Let's talk about my cooked way of how I fly a tie bomber, because I think it's the best way for me, and probably the best way for support ships, and take the advantage of the support style, like the pancake, right? You basically have to fly around the entire game on basically two boost bars if you're lucky, one usually the whole entire game. You need to multi-drift and boost drift and not stall the whole time. And you only have that. You have no insurance. You have no shunt. Yeah, so you've already got that pattern in your head. And the tie bomber can dead drift just as long, I think, as a Reaper. So what I do in my tie bomber is basically I will fly it just like a Reaper, the same exact style, except the best thing about it is that if I stuff up, I have this full insurance of just shunting all my power from weapons into engines, and I'm good to go again. There's no like you have basically the way if you fly like this, you will always have full power for engines. You'll always have full boost. You'll never be stressed about power ever in a tie bomber. All right, hang on. Okay, so here's the cool thing about doing it this way, right? So first of all, you put all your power into engines. Well, yep. Oh, come on, pause on. There we go. So all your power is in engines. Yeah. Shunted it there, and the way that whenever you dead drift, all your power is in weapons, like it would be shields or whatever for your support ship. By the time you get to a pack, you're going to have full, not overcharge, but full lasers, right? And full lasers is actually a full bar of boost that you now have. So you've got all this so much boost in your bank now, and the way that you're flying with the boost drifting, you're doing it so that you can maintain the boost that you have, literally because you're flying it like a support ship, like you've only got these bars and that's it, no shunting, and you're still moving around pretty much just as fast. You might be a little bit slower, but you're also using that bounce evasion that you would as a support ship. If you're a support ship, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a support pilot, I guess that's what they're called. But like literally great for farming because I have all this. Like I've even got overcharge now. I've only got one bar of engines at the moment, but now I've got it back because I'm flying like a support ship. I've got two, and I'm running around on that, and that's fine. And because I have slam engine, I'm not decaying, and it's actually a lot. Look at that. I've just I need some power. I've just put all my power from weapons into there into engines, and now while I'm farming, I'm just doing big dead drifts with power into weapons, which is more than enough to take out your farm. I've already got, look, I'm just flying around. I've now got boost, like almost two full boost bars worth of power. It's just, it's just the best way. You just never stress. You're never worried about, oh, I'm not going to have enough energy to get away. I've been bouncing around. I'm too evasive. All this fun, like stressful things or whatever. You don't need overcharge to kill. Like I know Fenkar, I think he does like half shunt a lot of the time for this sort of stuff. Where this way, if you're just dead drifting with because you have slam, there's no decay. All you're getting is extra energy the whole time. And when you need to actually do the attack run, it's basically the same as the jet engine, right? Because you're just shunting back and forth. Like if we do this attack run, I'm still flying it like a support ship though. I'm always just sort of flying it like I could only have two boost bars. So I'm using the beeps, the timing, the thing that I love to do. Then we do this run, and I've got always nearly full or half overcharge because I've always got extra power because I've been doing dead drifts and picking up power in my weapons. It's just there as reserve because that's how shunt is, right? I get it, but when you use jet engine, you bleed, so you don't really have that money in the bank, that reserve. You have to just time everything. Even with shunt, you still got to time it, make sure it's perfect. And I mean, you still with this have to time your multi-drift and your beeps and everything, because if you fly this like a jet engine, you'll bleed out, right? You'll not get that extra power that you're getting from putting power into weapons, if that makes sense. But I'm never in a situation where I have to just hope for the best and have two boost bars, where I see a lot of jet engine type bombers get to that point, especially when there's like crazy situations where they're just really stressed. Because when I'm running away and I'm doing the corkscrew, I am getting so much extra energy in the bank because I'm dead drifting power into weapons, doing about 2 or 3 bounces, multi drifts. I'm not even using any boost yet. It's just so much energy. It's just the best goddamn way to fly this thing, and I know that no one else is going to agree with me, but I thought that I would just share it and see if anyone else is interested in this. I know I've got a few like um, friends that use Slam Engine in their tire bomber, but I don't think they use it like this. I think maybe only support ships would sort of get this sort of thing. But I reckon you should give it a shot, and I think it's pretty OP, especially if you've got that timing. And if you get this timing, you could probably be a support player as well. This is like maybe training wheels for support training, actually. Could be. Anyway, that was it.